I don't understand, man.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Franz Fabian von Derpenberg III's Valentine's Day stream on CCG. Oh my god, so cool, right? I need to check the stream though before I start playing because I'm still really bad at this. Okay, let me see here.
Oh, there's a Green Party of Alberta. Okay, well I could vote for them.
Yeah, there is.
Man, whatever, man.
Okay, is it going?
Nielsen, you need to open your eyes that you are investing in a dead resource, my friend.
Yeah, it's working. Okay, cool.
At the very least, Alberta needs to stop exporting their oil, and they need to actually start committing to refineries if they plan to stick with oil. Like, they're just making idiotic decisions, just exporting the oil so it can be refined somewhere else.
They're just trying to
get it for more money.
They're just trying to cling to what we know has worked in the past, but it won't work now.
Green Party then?
Well, if you're gonna stick with oil, then refine it here. No party's gonna do that. They're gonna stick with what they've been seeing in the past.
Oh, you think Green Party's gonna refine
the mentality's too conservative. They want to bring back the
Party's
past all the time. Is the thing here.
I think,
and that's
Nielsen,
not the way to go.
I think Green Party is going to do the only thing that likely will happen, which is phasing out oil, because I don't see anyone going and deciding, hey, let's go invest in refineries here.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, what do you really want? Do you really want what do you want?
I want Alberta to be prosperous again. Is what I want Alberta to be, and it's not.
Make Alberta grenine again.
Then let me know how, dog.
Yo, agriculture.
Agriculture is probably our best bet. I'll second that.
Seriously.
My dog, why aren't they doing that now, though? I don't.
Because they want to stick to oil because they're stubborn and won't accept the fact that times are changing.
Okay, and we tried it with the NDP. They've got the same idea as the Conservatives to stick with oil. So it's
actually
pretty obvious that
they don't completely, but they're not far left enough in Alberta to try that.
Yeah,
but
it's not.
They're still mostly a conservative mentality.
Alberta needs a fucking radical change, is what Alberta needs.
Oh, I mean, that's the reason people voted for the NDPs, because they want change, and it's about time.
Like, more radical than NDP. And no, the reason that people voted NDP was not because they want to change, is because it's because you know who literally told it, like, looked at Alberta and was just like, fuck you guys.
Yeah, but the Wild Rose would have won if that was the case, dude.
Wild Rose went and banded with...
Yeah, but that election, they didn't. And they kind of, you know, like, people, they had us supporting.
To my knowledge, it wasn't because of... like, Alberta wanted change. It was because they were pissed at the Conservatives and the Wild Rose Party.
Well, that was part of it, dude. But yeah, they did want change. There were a lot of people who were who I think are finally starting to open their eyes here. I don't think we're where we want to be yet, but we're, you know, like, at least last election we made some progress.
Well, we're gonna find out this election if it was like this coming up election if NDP stays in. Yes, it's because people want change. If NDP gets kicked out and it's back with Wild Rose and Conservative, we know they were just pissed at Conservative and Wild Rose.
Yeah, maybe.
That'll pretty much determine.
I absolutely do think that there were some people who voted for the NDP or other parties because they were upset with the Conservatives, but I don't think that's the majority of the NDP votes. And keep in mind that Canada in general is starting to lean further and further left. So the NDP getting more votes and even winning an election here was not completely, like, out of the blue.
What would be out of the blue? It was actually out of the blue.
Oh, I get it, because the Conservatives are blue. Good one.
Yep. No, the Conservatives are actually black and red with a white lining, but that's neither here nor there. Yeah, that's right. All you Conservative supporters just called you guys Nazis.
Oof.
Nielsen's just sitting here.
It's fun to joke. It's fun to joke about, but I don't actually think the Conservatives are Nazis or fascists. I think they're just really not very smart.
Yeah, so they're idiots.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nielsen's like so traumatized right now. He's like, guys, stop, please.
Not really. I'm just like.
What has happened to
you? How delusional you think?
Yeah, but Nielsen, what do you see in oil?
Okay, I need to...
I see a resource that's profitable.
It's not.
The problem is that, yeah, the problem is that it's not profitable. Here, Nielsen, have a read.
No, Nielsen, I told you what you need to do to make it profitable again, and I don't think anyone's gonna have. I don't think anyone has the brains to actually do that. You don't keep trying to ship your oil out of Alberta because it's pretty obvious that nobody wants all these pipelines and everything. So what do? You refine it here, and then maybe people will be like, oh, refined oil, something we can use. Maybe we actually do want the pipelines now. If you make
you got a much higher chance of making some money off of it if you refine it first.
If you're like, honestly, you either cut out the oil, which I think is the most likely choice that's going to be happening, or you build a bunch of refineries in Alberta.
What are you people talking about?
Politics.
Oil.
Also, are you on the stream right now?
Yes.
What are you streaming?
Age of Empires.
Shower with your dad's simulator.
No, I'm doing an Age of Empires Valentines Day stream. It's me against three teams of two, because I'm single. Get it? Ha ha ha.
That's kind of sad, actually. To be honest.
That's the joke.
And I guess Jeffrey's now a comic,
the best way to deal with things that make you unhappy is to take a shot at yourself every time.
Joff is now a commie. So I grabbed my shotgun.
And shot that dirty commie.
I mean, I hate to break it to you, but I've already been doing that for a long time.
Andrew's a commie too?
I shoot myself in the face every time.
Oh, boring.
Oh, you're talking about making fun of yourself when to deal with your problems?
Come be a commie.
The thing is that actually works.
I don't make fun of myself. I make fun of myself, but I don't take it in all seriousness because it makes me more. I take it as more. It makes me more unique.
Bro, I've been laughing at myself forever.
Laughing at yourself actually does kind of help you cope with your problems. Is the thing, anyways.
It doesn't help me cope with problems. It just helps me cope with acceptance.
I don't have problems.
Well,
I'm perfect.
that's part of coping with your problems is accepting that they're a reality, right? The only way you can really address shut up, Jeff. The only way that you can actually really address your problems, you have to accept them first, right? Unless you just get lucky.
I have a sword snack. Sword snack does not have problems.
Yeah, he's slow as fuck.
No.
Aside from 2 times weakness to earthquake, that's a big problem.
So then that's your problem. Your weakness.
So then I need to learn how to use levitate. Then we're good.
Levitate's an ability, not an attack.
Fuck shed skin. It's all about levitate. Joff's gonna go learn how to levitate.
Doesn't he have infiltrator as a hidden?
I have a concerning.
Listen, I'm gonna shed off my shed skin ability and I'm gonna learn levitate. Okay?
And then I'm gonna grab my shotgun.
And I grab my shotgun. I'm sorry, what, Andrew?
I actually do have a concerning issue.
What's the concerning issue?
Regarding Doggo.
Oh shit, what's up?
Should you be saying this on stream?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll jump into a private chat.
No, it's not serious. It's not a huge deal.
Well, you don't.
But
it's not like I don't think it's a big issue if you say it on stream unless it's private.
No, it's not a huge issue. It's just that, me and Doggo were doing Doggo stuff, and then, I don't do Doggo
grabbed
stuff.
his shotgun.
Oh no.
No.
Poor Doggo.
No.
No, as in Doggo grabbed his shotgun.
Oh shit. Rip Andrew.
Doggo grabbed
in all seriousness though, I noticed one of Doggo's claws kinda,
Oh, that sucks.
So actually, I think one of her claws actually got cut off, or not cut off, but
torn off. Oh, that sucks.
It got torn off. I mean, it doesn't hurt. It looks like it doesn't hurt or anything. Cause I noticed something on the bed, what's this? And it looks sharp. I'm like, looks on paw. Oh, I think you chipped the paw.
What do you prefer, fishing in a sea or a stream?
But yeah, Doggo chipped the. So I was wondering if that's actually any form of seriousness or not. If doggos are okay with chipping their claws.
Well, they don't use them as much as cats do, so I don't know. If it were a cat, I think that would be a definite concern. But with a dog, it might not be a big deal. But I'm no dog expert, so like, you know, maybe
Alex?
just tune me out actually.
I'm googling it right
Alex?
now.
What?
Back.
What do you prefer, fishing in a sea or a stream? Burf?
Honestly, I prefer the sea because there's more shit there. And in Pokemon, there's more stuff in the sea too. Stop resisting.
Plows into the side of a car.
That was so funny, that part where like Dylan like parked next to you to try and bust you. It just didn't work, and then I slowly start jabbing into the side of the car, like T-boning it, and then I get a bust instead. It's just like, what the fuck?
And then we're just sitting here, shit is just like, so why did you get arrested again? Yeah, I'd like to file a complaint. Your cops are using excessive force on me. They pulled me to the side of the road.
And then the officer at like the desk, stop resisting, reaches over and slaps him.
Jumps over the fucking desk and like just throws me to the ground, starts
Stop
beating
resisting!
me with a nightstick. Stop resisting! Why are you resisting? Why are you running? Why are you running?
Oh my god, great.
Stop resisting! Keeps the beat down going with the fucking nightstick.
Olay! Are you watching my super special Valentine's Day stream, Joff?
I'm not brave enough, I'm sorry.
Oof. You said you'd watch, though. You lied to me.
I lied.
Just like Valentine's Day and its promise of love lied to me. No!
Lesson number 1, don't trust a snack. All they want to do is manipulate people.
I know exactly where this is going. Olay!
I'm gonna see myself out for that one.
Wall.
Don't trust a snack. All they do is manipulate people and then eat them. Are you okay in the like do you need to sit down?
Do you think that
dropped as a
Alex is
child?
okay in the hat?
Were you dropped as a child? Like, talk to me, work with me here.
No, I'm not gonna work with you. Stop resisting.
No, I'm not gonna work with you because then you'll manipulate me and eat me.
Stop resisting.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go have a shot of whiskey. Here we go. I have alcohol! I'm gonna drink, guys. I'm gonna drink. It's gonna be great.
Drinking alone on Valentine's Day is a bad idea, Joff.
I got a can of cider.
Suicider,
I got a can of cider.
yay!
And guess what's inside it?
Suicider.
Dirt.
Dirt.
I got a jar of dirt.
I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
Burf? Oh, hey, Burf. When did you get in here? No, Neppy's inside the jar of dirt.
No, Nebby's in the bag of dirt.
I got a bag of dirt. I got a bag of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
Dirt.
Fuck off. Dirt, because Nebby got out of the bag.
No.
Damn it, Nebby.
No. Dirt because... No, I was expecting you to correct me. Guess what's inside it? Dirt. No, Nebby's inside it. Same thing. Oh!
Dirt.
No. Okay.
Dirt. You mispronounced John.
No. I'm Gabe Newell.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. And guess what's inside it?
Gabe
Half-Life 3.
Episode 3. And guess what's inside it? Episode 3.
Oh my god,
Hopefully after 9,001 years in development, it'll have been worth the wait. No.
And my favorite class is the high. This is Gabe Newell. And my favorite class is the high. This is Gabe Newell. And my favorite class is the high. This is
Only goes, huh? No, dude, because.
So,
I'm Gabe Newell.
So Alex, in the video, I'm like battling this one fish and we're just rushing through it, right? And he just gives me his number, and I'm like, wait, what just happened?
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Okay. See ya, Nielsen.
Nielsen!
What?
Go back to all your fascist friends. We don't want your kind here.
Yo, let's actually talk about this for serious. Alright. Yeah.
I'm serious. I'm serious.
Do you even take economics, bro? It doesn't.
Yeah.
And like, you want oil, but you also don't want oil.
No. I'm saying that economically, you should economically, Alberta could be making more money off of agriculture than oil. However, if whoever is
How
leading,
is that gonna happen?
No. It wasn't. If someone is also smart enough to realize, hey, we're losing money by exporting our oil, maybe we should take a bit of a short-term, loss here and invest in refineries.
Yeah, that's the problem here, is that no one will take short-term losses in favor of growth.
What, Nielsen?
Refineries are complex.
But it will solve our problem, and if all of
It's got a
Alberta's
higher
oil-
chance of it at least.
If-
Also, you need a lot of foreign investors.
Or you just have it where it creates
Ooh.
jobs, and then hey, suddenly
all
with more
already on the
refineries, we have a
two-wage.
lot more ends jobs.
It needs foreign investors, business investors, and guess what? All the investors pulled out because what's happening with their energy.
Well, I mean, all the investors aren't going to be coming back anytime soon, so that begs the question:
Exactly.
should we go and focus on agriculture instead then? Like,
Well,
who's
either
pitching-
way, what we're
is
doing
the
now
NDP
isn't
pitching in
working, so it's
agriculture?
time to make a change if we
no,
want anything
that's
to
the thing.
succeed
No
here.
every government in Alberta is saying yes, we should stick with oil, and I don't think we should do that anymore.
So then, who are you gonna vote for then?
Probably Green Party,
Are they pitching agriculture?
huh?
Are they pitching agriculture?
They're pitching anti-oil. I can tell you that, and that's a start.
Start
I don't
to
know.
what?
I don't know,
Start to
maybe-
bankruptcy.
I don't know. Maybe I'll move to Saskatchewan or Manitoba.
Move
when
to
I-
BC.
when I'm done
BC's
with
where it's
degree.
at, bro.
Nah. I'm taking a natural disasters course, and that BC is a mess waiting to happen.
Yeah, in several thousand years.
That's not what I've learned.
Well, I don't think you got anything to worry about.
It's something that's going to be on the back of my mind. I'd prefer to not be in an absolutely catastrophic quake when the one Fuka decides, hey, we're going to go slide back into place.
Yeah, well, that's
So-
not gonna happen for a very long time, dude. I don't know.
Anyways, actually,
I don't know what you've been
Let-
told,
let-
but let me just
let-
say
let me-
that plates do not move very quickly.
That's not... There's like a big thing of tension. So either what you heard is wrong, or my entire geology class that I'm taking is...
I took a geology class too, and they didn't say that the Wanda Fuca was gonna do anything anytime soon. In fact, they said quite the opposite.
geology class?
It was just the intro one, but it came up multiple times.
Mine's specifically on natural disasters.
On natural disasters specifically.
It's a specific course on natural disasters. So I've taken an earthquake unit, I've taken a volcano unit, and my prof was very confident that, like, it's only a matter of time before the Wanda Fuca moves. It could be tomorrow, or it could be in 1,000 years. So it's really comes down.
No, it's not gonna happen overnight. That is impossible.
No, you know what I mean. The big quake's either gonna happen tomorrow, or it's gonna happen in like 1,000
No,
years.
you
It
can't.
really
You
is gonna come
can't. You
down-
can't say it's gonna happen tomorrow. You cannot say that.
You don't know that that's gonna happen. How do you know
I
it's not gonna happen
actually
tomorrow?
do, because that's not how that works. Plates don't move quickly enough for something to just happen overnight if there are no signs of it the day before.
Yeah, but there have been signs.
Not signs that could say it would happen tomorrow. There's the only real signs are that the plate is moving, because most plates are constantly moving.
Yeah, well, it's moving under the continental crust, and there's a ton of tension building there. So it's just a matter of time before all that tension gets released. Is what I'm saying.
Are we talking
Yeah,
about
but
earthquakes?
it's not gonna happen near as soon as you seem to be thinking. It's just not gonna.
I'm still going to be not living anywhere near there, though, regardless.
Well, suit yourself. It's not gonna happen in your lifetime.
Well,
I'm
I mean,
still gonna say
that-
I wish you all the safety while you're there.
I mean, Joff has a point. Vancouver does sit along the Ring of Fire. They are prone to more earthquakes and volcanoes in that area. Even if it doesn't seem like there isn't any, there might be like minor tremors that not to the human eye could detect.
Yeah, but who cares about that? Like, that's fine.
Have you been in a country where there's earthquake constantly?
Dude,
Japan.
I grew up on the Vancouver Island. Those tiny earthquakes are nothing. They don't even matter. It's actually like magnitude, like, I don't know, like 4 or more earthquakes are like not even like enough to kill people usually. Let alone those little tremors. Like, that's nothing.
Hey, don't look at me. Don't
That-
lick me while I'm on the conversation.
Hold on, Hugo, let me
No, go. But
where does give me an example where agriculture drove the economy. Okay.
Oh my god, he's still on this. We're on earthquakes now, Nielsen.
Probably when Alberta first came about, I could guarantee that there was more agriculture first.
My dog.
Actually,
No
yeah,
one
here,
can
I'll give
control
you an example. Literally civilization itself, when it started, Mesopotamia.
Okay, hold on. Oh my god. We civilize it. Man, if the secret to a good economy is just farming, every country would have been doing it.
I'm just saying that farming is necessary. Dude, listen, farming is necessary, and the fact that civilization was founded on farming kind of shows that.
Alright, I'm gonna go back.
All right, suit yourself.
So triggered.
Have fun with your tar then.
Hashtag reform Alberta.
Hashtag abandon Alberta.
We should. Everyone just leave Alberta, make Alberta into a fucking territory.
That's what I've been saying. Everyone should just leave because there's nothing here. Alberta's just a trap at this point. Like it's hard. It's cheap to move to and hard to get out of and hard to make a living in. Da 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 da.
So how about the weather out there, huh?
It's cold.
It's cold.
It's cold.
Another reason why Alberta sucks.
Baby, it's cold outside. My video just got reported by three separate feminists at once just now.
Everywhere you go, you're gonna get snow in Canada.
You get snow like once to twice a year in coastal BC.
No, that is true. That's only because your location is near the ocean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ocean.
Well, it doesn't get as cold there either, actually. Like I know I'm really biased towards BC and coastal BC, but like the snow thing is 100% bang on, and there's no denying that.
If I'm moving to any coast, I'm gonna move to the East Coast.
Why would you move to the East Coast? People move away from the East Coast, not to the East Coast.
Dude, if I'm moving to any coast,
the East Coast is like the West Coast, but it's boring and snowy.
I'm moving to the UK. I'm gonna become a UK. GG Canada.
Wait, Andrew, let's go to Ontario.
Ontario?
Hell no, dude.
Why not?
Okay, look. Okay, I've been to Vancouver. Like I've been to coastal Vancouver during like both the summertime when it's nice and warm, and during the winter time where it's also really rainy.
Yeah, it's really rainy, but it's not cold. That's what I like.
Cold. It's not cold, but the thing I don't like is it's rainy and it's like it makes the atmosphere feel gloomy.
I mean,
personally,
yeah, but I'd rather that than the snow and like minus 15 to 20 anytime.
I feel like I can.
You could call it personal preference, I guess, though, if you want.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I go to tropical. I'm from a tropical country. I'm not from there, but like my family originates.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
So that's fine. Yeah. Because I don't know. It's just like, well, I mean, if I want something warm, I could just go home.
Were you born there, or were you born in Canada?
Born in Canada.
Okay.
Which means I'm only allowed 30 days.
You've been to the Philippines, haven't you?
Dude, my entire childhood is was in the Philippines.
Oh,
Not
really?
My entire,
okay.
Like in the sense that like every couple of years that my parents would take me to the Philippines.
Oh, I see. All right.
It was more of just like that way. It was more or less to see like visit relatives and also just to sort of like discover like, oh, this is where you can. This is what being a Filipino is. This is our home country and whatnot.
Oh, yeah, I see.
We can move to the inland area of BC if you don't mind running from forest fires.
The interior?
Yeah.
Interior is not so bad either, but yeah, forest fires are a thing. See, if you're worried about natural disasters, the interior is a lot more of a concern. Because that's been happening in recent years. A lot.
No, that's true. I mean, look at California.
I think I know. I think I'm going to Ontario when I move out. I think that's the place to go.
I don't know, man.
I can't really speak against or on behalf of Ontario, to be honest. I don't really know much.
I've been there once, okay? I've been to Toronto.
It supports hashtag abandon Alberta. It goes goes against my personal like back of my mind concern that there is the possibility that a colossal fucking quake could hit me. So despite what you do say, I am gonna say that.
I'm not really gonna say anything against or for Ontario because I don't really know.
So I think
I've
that's what it's
been
gonna be. Move to Ontario, and that's warmer too, right? So I can actually go and join like agriculture or something if I want to. I think that's gonna be. I think that's the plan. Andrew, we should move to Ontario. You can set up your little tech company.
Tech support.
No. You go on ahead and do your own little thing. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm leaving
Where
Canada.
are you going to?
Are you actually planning on leaving Canada?
Honestly, like.
Well,
As
fuck
much
you then.
as
I'm going to Germany.
Matt, no, I'm not going anywhere near the EU. At the rate of that, right now, Article 11 and 13 are about to take place. Hell no, boy.
Oh yeah.
What do those?
Okay.
What do those do again?
Basically limits the freedom of use of copyrighted content.
Oh,
yeah.
lovely.
Actually, funny thing, they finalized the terms today.
Does it fix it at all or no?
It somewhat fixes it, but still pretty restrictive.
Alright, I'll be right back. 1 sec.
Okay.
It's no longer vague, but it's like, yeah.
So it bears the question. So where do you move to then, Andrew?
Well, let's see. Like, I've been eyeing a couple of places. Unfortunately, I have to remove the United States off the thing because as long as Trump is there, I ain't going there.
Yep.
As long as Trump is sitting in
back.
office, I'm not going to a country where that man baby is running the country.
Man,
Yep.
baby.
Unfortunately, I don't want to move to the Philippines because I don't think my Tagalog is strong enough, and I feel like I would struggle there a bit. I mean, it'd be fine because I can adjust, but like, I really don't want to.
So Australia.
I mean, I heard it's nice. It's not a bad place.
Australia would be a pretty cool place to live.
That would be a very nice place.
Come here then.
Okay, let's move to Australia. We're moving to Australia.
All
Guys.
right. Well,
Australia is
see you-
one of the places I
see
want
you
to
in
visit at least
see you in
once.
20 years. We're gonna move in.
20 years. Have an apartment ready for us.
Have an apartment ready in 20 years, or some place to live. That's not outside, please. No, I'll see. Well, I mean, no, I haven't thought about Australia, but I mean, it's not a bad idea. I mean, it's not like, it's at least not UK where it's like raining all the time and there's
And it's not Alberta.
Australia is tropical.
There's not the looming death of Brexit. So
The looming
no,
death of Brexit.
I'm not. No, unfortunately, Brexit's a shit show in the UK right now. So
Yeah, I suppose.
What? Well, if you're gonna move somewhere, what about like New Zealand?
Hey,
or,
I'm
like,
I'm
Finland?
investing in agriculture right now in AOE.
What about New Zealand or like Finland or something?
Guys,
Do they
look,
speak
guys, look, I'm
do
doing
they
what
speak
Alberta
English
should be
there?
doing.
No, but you can learn Swiss probably.
Jeff, look,
Yeah,
I'm doing what Alberta
right.
should be doing. All the elephants and gazelles ran out. Now I'm making farms.
What? Keep going investing in elephants and gazelles. What are you talking about?
There's only one elephant left on the map nearby.
Good.
And there's one gazelle way the fuck over
I
here,
don't know,
nothing
there's,
close
like-
to my
there's,
TC.
like,
I'd have to
many
import
reasons
them.
to, like, move out of Alberta, but it's like a force of myself. It's like, don't move.
Don't move, or I
Well,
shoot.
Andrew, what I would be doing then is I would go quickly. I would take a vacation in sub-Saharan Africa just so you can learn what living in the third world feels like before Alberta becomes irrelevant.
Jeff, I'm Filipino.
So then you're good.
Is it a
I'm
third
gonna go
world
probably-
country?
No, it's a developing country, but it's
Okay.
about close. You can. So it's basically you can get to the developed part of the Philippines, and you can get to the third world country part.
You should probably
Oh,
go
okay.
like spend some time in the third world country part of Philippines just so you know what.
So
living
the
in a third world country is
so the provinces.
like. Yeah.
Where my dad
Yep.
lives. Where it's from? Sorry, where he's from.
There's gonna be so many like trigger conservatives that be like, why do you hate Alberta so much?
Like on my stream?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I shared my stream on Facebook too, so you never know.
Like I know,
See what happens.
There, like, yes,
Oh, hey, look,
like,
berry
there's
bushes.
quite a bit of problems in Alberta. I will admit, there's a lot of big problems in Alberta.
Hey, Leo.
That's sort of like, I
What's up,
don't know
Leo?
if I want to be here right now.
Yeah,
But at the same
Alberta's.
time, it's like,
I think Alberta's
the
kind of
thing
just
is, though, I
kind of
have-
just a shit show, to be perfectly honest.
But like, I also at the other time, like, well, the thing is, though, I've spent most of my life here, and as much as it'd be nice to live in a new city, it's like there's sort of a force within Calgary because I've lived here most of my life. It's
Like you're
Well,
attached.
Well, let me
guess
put
I
it this way.
became attached
Let me
to
put
it.
it this way.
Hmm.
Like, if you
How does
think
one
about
become
it,
attached to Calgary? I can't understand that.
if you do think about it, Andrew, as long as you're not investing in the oil and gas thing, you should be relatively fine.
Oh no, my dad has already expressed that because my sister's teaching English in China. So my dad's like, oh, I think her sister's lucky that she's not working in oil and gas right now.
That's not. You're not like going into an oil and gas related career in Alberta. You're fine.
I mean, that's not my intention. Originally, my dad's stance was years ago that, oh, hey, are you going to go into an oil and gas job? Actually, a lot of my dad's friends are working oil and gas. So, yeah. Keep in mind, though, my dad's been doing this for a number of years since he worked in Saudi and other countries in the Middle East. So, I mean,
No, but what
along
I'm-
with a lot of, yeah.
What
But,
I'm
like-
saying, Andrew, is that Alberta's not the worst place you could actually work,
Yeah, it's not the
provided
worst.
provided you're staying away from oil and gas. If you're doing an unrelated oil and gas job, Calgary's not a terrible city to live in.
It's
No,
yeah,
that's
it's
the-
definitely
that's
not.
kind of
It's
the way-
definitely not the worst place by any means.
Despite all the bashing I do about Calgary, it's mainly just because it's cool to go and bash Alberta and Calgary in our group. So I'm just like, fuck it.
I think it's fun, but also like the lack of common sense that a lot of people have here is also fun to diss.
But at the same time, I also don't think Alberta and Calgary are terrible places to live in general. So
Oh,
you
no
could do
way.
a
they're
lot-
certainly,
do a lot-
they're certainly not terrible.
I'm fine with living here.
in all seriousness, you could do a lot worse than Calgary. So, as long as I think you're not going and investing in dying industries, and I do think that oil and gas is dying, Alberta and Calgary and by extension Alberta are not terrible places to live. That's what I'm. That is my 100% serious statement about Calgary and Alberta. You could do a lot worse than
Yeah,
here.
I agree with that completely.
We do have it pretty good here. Not as good as some places could be, but it's by far from the worst place you could be living in Calgary.
Oh hey, I don't have to go to
you
the
know what I
move
mean,
front.
in
I can go to the block function right away.
So
Right click, block. Right
Who are you
click,
blocking?
block. Right click. Oh wait, no, it's wall. Never mind.
who are you blocking? Why are you blocking me?
No, I admit. Yes, there are some
Something
things
going
about
on here?
Calgary
Oh shit!
I don't
I
like
found
about,
enemies.
but
I wasn't paying
I'd like to
attention
move
for a
to
bit there.
I'd like to move to a smaller city.
These guys,
I'll be honest.
Persia.
Like maybe a smaller place, maybe like Stettler. But overall, outside of the travel time, which gets a little bit tiresome.
clearly
because
you haven't experienced the rush hour traffic in Toronto.
In Toronto? Well, that's probably worse in Toronto than it is here.
Ha, yeah.
Because
of
there's
course.
like way more people.
Well, I mean that's just sort of the thing. Isn't it?
But I'm
That's
just
the
saying
city.
transit's slower than driving even with traffic here.
But that's to be said for transit in general, though. It doesn't matter where you go, it's going to be slower than driving.
New York is a giant city.
That's
The
true.
transit
That's
shit.
fair, I mean.
New York
So,
City
like-
transit is kind of crap as well.
So yeah, despite all the bashing about how we say like, oh, Calgary's literally the worst possible city to live in on the planet. You're better off living in fucking rural Bangladesh.
I never
It's-
really implied that, but I like to make fun of Calgary because it does have problems.
Despite all the joking that we do about Calgary and saying how it's like infinitely worse than like fucking third world rural Bangladesh or something like that. I don't know. First country that came to my mind. Right? We got it pretty good here.
Yeah.
So-
Well, I mean, again, we do live in a first world country, for starters.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be worse.
So who wants to
I
move
mean,
back to Tenochtitlan? Anyone?
Yeah, maybe if it
does
maybe if it existed.
Yeah,
I wonder if Texcoco still existed.
Texcoco hasn't existed.
Oh damn, Jeff, I got a meme for you.
Texcoco's a state. Where'd that come from? I love memes. But shouldn't you be, focusing on streaming?
I am streaming, but
my
I can
conclusion
send a
is-
meme on the fly here. Give me a sec.
My final conclusion is, screw Alberta, screw Canada. I'm moving to another country. I'm becoming a
country?
citizen there.
Roll d20.
No, shut up. I haven't decided yet.
Just roll d20. What could
No, be quiet.
Okay, sent you mem.
I will move to wherever
You should check out my
job
spicy memes, Joff.
takes- If it just decides to stay in Calgary, then so be it.
I'll probably stay in Calgary for a bit, and then depending on if I have like a job prospect, maybe in like a different location in Canada or a different location in Alberta, I may move. But I see no. But for all of all of the shit talking I've been saying about how fuck Calgary, I'm moving to.
Move to Edmonton.
Fuck you. Insert province here or
What?
insert.
What? What's wrong with Edmonton?
It's not as small as Stettler for starters.
Yeah, but it's smaller than Calgary,
So
which is kind of ironic considering the capital city of
still a
Alberta.
big city.
You know,
Mind
I say we petition to make Calgary the capital city of Alberta.
Calgary doesn't have West Dead, so shut the fuck up.
Ooh. Damn.
No, he has a point actually. We don't have West End.
He has a point.
What do we have? What does Calgary have?
We have Calgary Olympic Park. Yes, I call
And
it that. It's fun to call it that.
And we actually have the Stampede too. Yeah, that's kind of a
We
big
have
deal.
Stampede,
That's
TOP.
most of it.
We hosted the Olympics once. I mean,
Oh, wait,
sure, it was a
hold on.
long time ago, but at least we can claim that we're an Olympic city.
Minecraft.
Honestly,
The funny
though,
part is
Canada was way more successful at the Vancouver Olympics, though.
The funny
No,
part-
don't get me
the
wrong,
funny
Like,
part
it
is
drew,
a
it
lot
drew
of
in a
people-
lot. It drew in a lot more money, and they actually won medals.
But you want to know where all you want to know where all those ideas came from?
For what ideas came from?
You know, a lot of whatever we did in Calgary was sort of helped make 2010 also successful.
What's funny?
Yeah.
Yes, there were some aspects of. No, they came to Calgary. I think when Vancouver was debating on bidding for the 2010 Olympics, they did actually go to Calgary and like did research as to like.
but
Well,
what's
either
am-
way, the Vancouver Olympics were definitely more of a success.
What's
not disagreeing
amusing
with
about
that.
what's amusing about the Calgary Olympics? A lot of people I've talked to say that it was actually a huge mistake that we didn't invest or that we didn't go in for the Olympics.
To what? 1988?
No. The chance we had just now.
2026?
Yeah, I actually think they should have.
I was opposed to it. I didn't want the extra people in our already crowded city. But I can see. I'm
City's
starting
only
to see
crowded because the roads are designed like a goddamn labyrinth.
Hey, it flows relatively okay.
That's really strange. That a couple months ago you were saying that no, we should not have the Olympics here, and then you're starting to change your mind.
No, I'm not. It's not so much I'm changing my mind. I was just saying lots of people I've talked to are saying we missed a huge opportunity to make.
We should have
to get
bid
a lot
on the
of money
Olympics.
back from
Changed
Alberta.
my mind.
Well, here's the thing. Even if
No,
we
the Olympics
did,
don't give us oil. Fuck you.
well, no. Here's the thing, though. Even if we did bid, what were the chances that we were going to win?
Not very high is the problem.
No, actually,
That's the
to be-
only like
was the
anti-Olympic
biggest
bid
thing. That was-
argument that I support is the likelihood was low of us getting it.
So, yes, but a lot of people have said that Calgary had the best chance.
Out of
Even though
Canada did.
No, out of the other two candidates. Remember, we were down to 3. There were 2 other countries. Sweden, I think was it Sweden? Scion,
Oh,
Sweden?
was it really just 2 other cities that were left in the
A
race?
combination of cities in Italy and I think somewhere in Sweden.
I think one of
Okay.
the reasons one of the reasons I also voted against it because I thought it would be amusing in my with my sick sense of lol troll the world humor. It would have been amusing to see like them not find a city to host the Olympics and be like, hey guys, we can't host the Olympics this year. Like, what the fuck do you say? How do you go and announce to the world you can't host the Olympics? Like seriously.
They have a backup plan.
Hey guys, it is with great
No,
with
that's not
great
gonna
regret
happen.
that we inform you that we found nowhere to host the Olympics this year. And then,
No,
and then
Jeff.
just me sitting behind
Jeff.
my computer monitors with like a freaking troll face and going like, yeah, I was part of that. I
No,
was part of the
no,
influence
no.
for that shit.
No, unfortunately, they actually planned ahead for that. If they don't actually find a bid for a city to host the Olympics,
they gonna
default
host
to
in-
Greece.
Oh, they're gonna rehost in Roma.
Yeah.
Greece's
defaults
economy
to-
is
it
like one of the
defaults-
worst in the world right now, though.
Yeah,
But the funny part is that the Olympics in Greece could stimulate the economy, and that's the
You know
funniest
what?
thing.
You're actually not wrong.
yeah.
That's the funniest thing.
But no.
If it defaults to Greece, there's a chance it
no,
would
so but
stimulate the economy.
but in actual theory, if no one actually decides to host the Olympics, it does default to Greece.
What if Greece
for
says no?
summer.
I'm just curious. I just
No,
want to know.
that's an interesting question because the IOC is not for profit, ironically.
So all I'm saying is, what if Greece says no?
I don't know the details behind that, but like I have no idea if Greece has the right to say like nope, we're not doing it, or if it's like it's embedded in the law that we have to host the Olympics no matter what.
Yeah.
Like again, those details I'm not sure of, but I mean, they had the choice to say no, then you know it's kind of a big slap to the face.
So
So basically,
Greece no longer has the highest score in my game. Speaking of Greece, since we're on the topic of Greece, China's kind of just done a little bit of snowballing, and they're becoming a pretty big power in the world. Not military, but you know.
A lion is attacking my fucking tower.
Damn.
Yeah, that didn't really go well for him, now did it? That was a weird thing to
that
witness.
Lion needs to purchase the Get Good DLC.
Well, I mean, to be fair, hashtag tower shot first, but I needed to get rid of the lion because it was close to my economy.
I'm gonna actually smack you. I hope you know this.
Okay.
Hashtag tower shot first. I love hashtag tower shot first. It's like hashtag Han shot first, except we all know that Greedo shot first. And then if you listen, real closely, you can hear the sounds of autistic Star Wars fans screeching in the distance. Not meaning to do an Australian accent, but it seemed fitting to do like a fucking what's his name accent. Steve. What's his name?
Steve Irwin.
Crocodile Hunter.
Steve
Thank
Irwin.
you.
Yeah, that one.
That was a struggle. If we want to talk comp,
Was that?
was a
Oh,
comp.
I was just gonna make that
That
joke.
was a comp.
That was Mein Kampf.
Das was mein Kampf. Holy Scheiße.
Holy scheiße.
Holy Scheiße. That was a struggle. And the thing is that
Das
like if I
ist mein
say
Kampf.
das ist ein Kampf. Scheiße. I mean, there's nothing wrong with talking about someone's Kampf in German though.
Absolutely not. No.
what the hell are you guys talking about?
Talking about
know the
struggles.
Yeah, we're talking about Kampfs.
Well, you know Hitler's book Mein Kampf is translated to my struggle, right? So we're just making dumb jokes about that.
And then proceeding to actually go and say there's nothing wrong with talking about someone's struggle in German.
Well,
There's nothing
honestly,
wrong with,
there would be
there's
nothing wrong about
with
talking about the book Mein Kampf either, as long as you're not saying Hitler's a great person or something. I would kind of not condone that, but it's historical material. You can talk about it.
It's the exact same thing as saying, oh, I think the Communist Manifesto is an interesting read.
Yeah, you know, honestly, that's totally fair.
The difference between Mein Kampf and the Communist Manifesto is if you say, oh, I think the Communist Manifesto had a lot of good ideas, you have a lower chance of getting beaten up than if you said, oh, I think Mein Kampf had a lot of good ideas.
Yeah, because hashtag punch a Nazi, right? That's a thing.
I mean, you might as well.
The major problem I have with the whole like punch a Nazi thing is people assume too quickly that people are Nazis.
I think they just want an excuse to punch someone, let's be honest here.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you on that, actually.
Like, why wouldn't you have like, if you had the opportunity to just go and punch someone without repercussions, would you not go and punch someone without repercussions?
Depends who it is. Oh, hey, Chariot Archers.
You guys remember Kick a Ginger Day?
Yeah, I remember that.
I think someone at my school actually got, like, beaten up because of that, too. And, like, my
You know what? I actually remember one kid who was, like, just a huge douche in one of my classes in grade 10 said, you know, Kick a Ginger Day's coming up, Alex. Do you have any red hair at all? I think I see some red hair. And I'm like, if you kick me, I'm going to fucking throw you out the window. That's what I said, because I was an edgy high school kid. I didn't hear from him on Kick a Ginger Day, even though I wasn't really confident in my ability to fight. So it was still funny though.
Yes, Andrew.
Off topic. What's the plan for tomorrow?
Okay.
What's with all the background noise? That's getting on my stream.
Get Wow. You're gonna have to like.
You're gonna have to like mute him.
So,
Yeah, unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to do that.
Here's what I'm thinking. Andrew. We go find something made out of wood, right? Oh, we got a desk. Okay, we're good on the desk.
That just got way quieter, actually.
Alright, never mind, Joff.
Alright, so in the serious answer, I'm gonna now be 100% serious, and I'm not gonna do the standard Joff's goal in life is to go troll the fucking planet, because that's really all it seems that I'm good for these days. And there's actually some seriousness behind that sentence too. But what I think is, so Eddie has somewhere he needs to be by about 1. He has to drop his brother off for class at 1, right? So we're gonna be there. This is for tomorrow, not Tuesday. Yeah. So
is Eddie coming to your birthday?
I'm gonna kidnap you probably around 11 or probably around 11 o'clock. So we're there by like 11:20ish. So I'll be up by like 9:30 or whatever, and I'll probably head out by about 10:30, 11 o'clock. And then pick you up and be out of the box there. We're gonna then start opening the box at or the first case until my 2 o'clock. I mean, yeah, we're gonna.
Oh, we ran out of gazelles and stuff again. Time to diversify our economy.
Until my 2 o'clock arrives. So
take
basically
notes,
until
Alberta.
the 2 o'clock group arrives, right?
We should be able to open all of that by then.
Yeah, we should. Should we not have it all open? I'm gonna have you be my personal stand-in, Andrew, for the first case, okay? And then, important, we need to make sure we're separating, I believe, Gold Paladins and Royals. The Gold Paladin stuff is going to be going to Jordan Curry when he arrives, and then the Royal stuff we're going to give to Matt, so that he can give it to Ken. Other than that, afterwards, we're going to just go look at all the new Batama stuff, and then just go figure out what's coming to you, what's going to me. So.
Okay. What about all the other people who also want stuff?
There are only. I'm gonna deal with that after both.
Also, you did mention people on the internet. You just realized that, right?
What do you mean?
You mentioned their names.
Oh, don't worry about that. Whatever.
Okay, just making sure. But okay, so that sounds about right.
So that's gonna be what the plans is.
Alright,
Okay,
well, I do
so
have a
what
very
I'm hearing
fantastic
is that-
short-term solution to a long-term problem. I'm currently hunting lions because they're attacking my villagers and stuff.
So what I'm hearing
we're gonna
is
build a.
I need to be awake.
Hunting rabbits.
I need to be ready by 11.
Yes, because expect a poison noodle in the Viper-mobile to show up.
This is a Viper-mobile.
Oh yeah, Joff doesn't move very fast, so you can't even use that theme because it implies you're moving quickly.
Oh, man. Drop.
4 hours later. So much later that the old narrator got tired and they had to hire a new one. Joff's only got 65 speed. Stupid noodle.
Yeah, I get it. Lel.
My mom's name is Arnold. You remember that, Alex? From the fucking Whisper Challenge?
Oh, yeah.
It was like, I don't remember what it started with, but it ended with my mom's name is Arnold. It's like, what? And then it just turned into a fucking Arnold fest.
These chariot archers aren't doing shit. They're just attacking my towers. Like, I made a tower line and the chariot archers can't get in.
You know what? That sounds like a chariot archer.
I mean, they could run past my towers, but they take a whole bunch of damage in the process. If this were a human player, they probably would try that anyways.
It hasn't been corrupted by capitalism.
Spice!
More happiness! Who likes happiness? Raise your hands. Unless your name is Joff, then raise that tail. Joff raises tail blade. No one cares, Joff. Fuck off. Joff proceeds to go cry in a corner. Mission accomplished.
GG.
Questions? Got him.
Hey, got him! These nuts.
I will say this, I trash talk Joff like a whole lot, but like, you know, I do like Seviper, it's a good Pokemon. But it's design-wise, I don't think it has too much use in like actual gameplay, but it's a good Pokemon design-wise.
And there's nothing wrong with liking the Pokemon based on its design. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
Yep.
I know I trash Joff a lot as well, but that's my opinion. I think design being your, you know, your factor with which to pick your favorite Pokemon is fine. I'm tripping over my own words here, though. I tried to make that sentence really hard.
Alex, Alex to Man Time is trying really hard to compliment Joff, but
trying really hard, but he accidentally just used Psybeam instead. Oof.
There
I'm sorry, Joff.
No, you're not.
But yeah,
no, he's not. You're right.
I mean, and the thing is, I'm sure that like I probably will actually attempt to do runs built around Seviper. It's just like as much as I trash talk Seviper, I think it's a great Pokemon design-wise. I really like it.
All 3 alarms, all with
Poison Noodles is my favorite noodle. End of story. What the fuck, China? You are so rich. Dear God. Purchase a bunch of universities? I think so. Let's do it. We're gonna go in like superpower our science here.
Okay, so I'm gonna go Hellopolis. What should my other super unit be?
3 turns for that uni.
Who am I up against here? Let me see. Greek, Sumerian, Palmyran, Roman, Hittite, Persian. I think I'm gonna go...
I'm just 70 seconds late.
I actually think I'm gonna go Centurions. Okay, what's with the background noise again? I'm sorry to get all snippy, but like, I can't have the background noise on stream. Andrew.
What?
I'm streaming, and that background noise is all getting on my stream, so...
Oh. I'm sorry.
It's alright, just please, like, let's not have, like, background noise at that volume. I'm not gonna be streaming forever, though, but, you know...
Fine! Fine.
Fine, Andrew's gonna escape to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism, then.
Spice!
No. I'm gonna go on Netflix.
Huh? Wait, Netflix is... You can't say that's not been corrupted by capitalism if you want to make that generalization.
I see what Andrew's doing. I see what Andrew's doing. He's trying to take the channel. He's trying to get the channel taken down. Well played, sir.
No.
No.
I'm gonna mute myself. And I'm gonna go... No, I'm gonna dose myself with a good helping of Captain Holt.
So Brooklyn Nine-Nine, I just said that.
Shut up. I said what I said.
I knew what I said!
I knew what I said.
So yeah, Andrew, expect a poison noodle to arrive around whenever the fuck.
So am I like the only one on the Iron Age right now? No, I'm not. Okay, good.
Whenever the fuck? Okay.
I'm one of 3 on the Iron Age.
Stream Minecraft! Why are you streaming Minecraft?
When are you streaming Minecraft? Minecraft. I'm not streaming that because it's about a Nazi.
Excuse me? Nani the fuck?
No. He said he's not streaming Mein Kampf because it's about a Nazi. And there's nothing inaccurate about what he just said either.
That's true. Mein Kampf is basically an autobiography of a Nazi. Yes. Literally the man who invented Nazism, actually.
That would be like going and reading the biography of Heinrich Himmler. That is a book about a Nazi. If it existed. I don't know if it exists, but if it existed, it would be a book about a Nazi.
The autobiography of Joseph Goebbels.
The funny part is that someone who's doing like a World War II history might go and get that.
Might
And
read.
I would actually-
yeah, honestly, if you're researching World War II history, yeah, you probably should read up on that.
If you're researching World War II history, I would.
You should read up on
advise
that for
going
sure. Yeah.
for those books, yeah. They're good books in terms of education, not in terms
Yeah.
of what they say.
And we're
but
not.
They're good books.
And,
They're useful
and for
books,
anyone
but educational
watching who's concerned, we're not saying they're good to teach people how to be Nazis. In fact, they're kind of good for the opposite. If you're reading it from a reasonable perspective. I mean, if you're a Nazi and you read it, you'll learn more about how to be a Nazi, I guess. But
Yeah, but I mean, like
you're not a fucking Nazi, then yeah.
Okay, this is done. We're losing viewers. Stop. Just stop.
We're not losing viewers. We probably don't even have any anyways.
We have 3.
We have 3? Really?
And you just drove all 3 of them away. Quick, everyone who's in the
Sure I
stream,
did.
leave now.
Sure I did.
And then come back in about 2 seconds.
Right, because when I say something against Nazism, I'm driving the viewers away, right?
Of course.
I guess all my viewers are Nazis. No, I love you guys if you exist.
Can I just mention that Can I just mention that freaking Nielsen got really triggered about?
He kind of did, didn't he?
About what?
We were bashing Alberta just for like fun because it's what we do, right? And then he was getting really pissed about it.
Yeah.
Like he sounded offended when I was telling him, "Oh, oil is."
He called us
oil's
delusional at one point.
I am delusional. Should be obvious. If you're talking to me, you know there's delusion in there.
That's a bit extreme.
Well, that's usually an argument that people who are in support of oil will jump to. Is you're delusional, therefore your argument sucks. Like, I'm sorry, Nielsen, but it's true.
I mean,
where have I heard that from?
It's a typical method of backpedaling when you don't actually have an argument.
No. Where have I heard of your argument sucks, so therefore you suck, and I don't care that I have no logical base about that. Cough, conservatives are feminazis, cough.
That's a good point, actually. Well, actually, feminazis usually do, you're racist, therefore I don't care, or you're bigot, I don't care, you're sexist, misogynist, I don't care, and the list goes on. But it's the same idea. Oh, horse archers now, eh?
Hashtag make the Aztecs great again.
Hashtag make Tenochtitlan great again.
Hashtag revive Tenochtitlan.
Did you see that meme I sent you?
I don't look at memes. I make them.
Go look at the fucking meme.
Is it the trigger?
No, I sent it in Facebook. I didn't send it to the wrong fucking person, did I?
Oh! Okay, everything just makes sense now. Hold on.
What?
I got this.
Get out of the way, horse archer. Die.
Okay.
I want to put a tower where you are. Die already.
Sent a photo.
Hurry up and die! There we go.
I just finished building Tenochtitlan in Minecraft. Hernan Cortez joined the game. Fuck.
Yep.
Okay, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I got a kick out of that.
So let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
What do you want to talk about?
Building Auschwitz on our Minecraft server.
What?
You built Auschwitz on our Minecraft server. I was going to make a fucking farm, but you built Auschwitz instead. Yeah, that's classic.
Oh, so good. Such a great video. So fucking stupid. Like, everything about that video is either retarded or, like,
it's an amusement park.
Okay.
Let's not name names.
Amusement park population, whatever the heck they say. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Well, stuff is starting to pick up with the Hittites here.
I thought you said something, stuff is starting to pick up with the hentai here, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, come on, Jeff. Come on.
What?
Stop thinking about hentai all the time.
I like thinking about anime.
Joff loves his anime titties.
Joff thinks that your waifu is trash. You'll move. Cock's eyebrow. Yeah, I said cock. Okay, I'll see myself out.
You should see yourself out for that one.
You're just as guilty for laughing, even if it was.
You
like
know what? Yeah, you're kind of right on that one, I
better.
suppose.
You know better. There's people coming into our stream, listening to the shit that we're talking about, and be like, "What the fuck are these idiots talking
It
about?"
probably there's probably people who are just like leaving because they're like, "Who the fuck are these idiots?
What the fuck's a babble rap?
The fuck's a babble rab?" I'm gonna kill this catapult with villagers. Hooray for exploitation of minimum range. Uh-oh, there's a horse archer here. This is bad. Oh, this is bad.
Oh, this is bad.
Okay, the catapult died
It's a
anyways.
real shooter.
You're a real shooter like TF2. I'll see myself out. You should just stream more AoE 1
Tibha?
Tibha. That's the word I was looking for.
No, I'm just kidding.
Idkilo. Idkilo.
You're not going to win with ranged units, Mr. Hittite, unless you use your super powerful catapults. Those will probably work, but your horse archers aren't going to work. Your chariot archers didn't work in the Bronze Age, and your horse archers won't work in the Iron Age. Like, the only thing you can do is slow my economy a little bit by bum rushing past my towers, but, like,
And
have
that's
fun.
when you get a message from the Hittite saying that you're wrong gay. And you're just like, well, shit, I'm just gonna go read myself to death now.
Asplodes.
Kaboom!
Sploosh.
Kyle's like, what's the time for Tuesday at like 11-ish, methinks?
Why is Kyle joining us?
Tuesday!
Oh, never mind. Wait, no, that's what I meant.
You know Tuesday is not tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I think
Now that you mentioned Tuesday, like
yeah, the birthday
yeah.
bud, you know, the birthday
Yeah.
buddy, you know, birthday bud.
Well, then that still doesn't change my answer. Yeah, he's coming.
Okay, upgrade to rifleman. Now we're gonna wield an army that's going to like basically like Greece could go for world domination right now, and there's really not a lot that anybody could do about it. It's just Greece doesn't care enough, which is good for the rest of the world. Really, it is. Like, I think we can both agree that the fact that Greece is not trying to take over the planet right now is a pretty useful thing.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, especially you know especially since they're the only civilization on the planet that has guns right now and cannons. So I think we can all agree it's a good thing that Greece is not bloodthirsty.
Yeah. I usually don't use towers this much when I play as Carthage.
My
the hell are these guys doing?
My
Who are
foreign
they-
advisor,
who are they
like,
targeting?
the Aztec
This
Empire
guy?
is attacking everyone,
God.
hide the women and children, and protect our capital so they can't win a domination victory.
My god. Why that guy? What was so special about that villager? These camel riders are like doing a lap around my base to get so they can get to one specific villager, basically. Now they're just attacking the villagers less discriminately, but like before they were just doing laps just to get to one of them.
No, they're just indiscriminately killing villagers. So that's
Yeah, that's more normal.
about time they got their shit together. You don't want them to be like the fucking AIs and AOM.
Yeah, but the AIs and AOM indiscriminately kill villagers, but they only kill villagers.
Yeah, and that's really freaking annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying, I agree.
Like,
It's also
that's
not.
what-
It's also not even the most efficient thing. If anything, it gets me off my game because it pisses me off so much.
The thing is, the thing that really pisses me off about it is just like that actually pisses me off enough about the game that I need time to actually not play the fucking game.
Well, I mean, sometimes that's why water maps are better, because like you don't get that on water maps. You just have to defend your coastline, and you get intense naval battles without, you know, that crap going on.
That crap is the most annoying thing ever. It's like, hey, he's got 5 castles lined up together. I'm gonna walk through the middle of them, run to the back of your base, and wipe out your entire economy.
The thing is, in AoE 2, that would never work. Like, the castles would just fucking destroy you.
But can I just mention that like these defensive buildings are supposed to stop exactly what just happened?
Yeah, they're supposed to discourage, or at least discourage, but honestly stop raiding, because
That's what really pisses me off. Like, I can see a case for AoE 2 having too much defense, but at least at least it means I can't be just raided whenever someone wants to raid me.
Yeah, see, the thing is, Age of Mythology and AOM, or Age of... Fuck me. Age of Mythology and Age of Empires 2, as far as the way their, like, attacking works, they're opposite sides of a spectrum of problems.
Again, I think it does have to come down to personal preference, but I think AOM is not catered towards defensive playstyle.
Oh shit, these are guard towers. I should probably back off for now then.
Like, I would say that AOM is not geared towards a defensive style of gameplay at all. It's geared towards play as aggressively as possible.
I agree.
So that's really annoying too, because it's basically your towers are useless. Like, oh, you have towers shooting at people. Okay, well, I'm just gonna ignore the towers and just go take out your entire economy. And I can do that because guess what? Your towers don't deal enough damage to actually be relevant.
Yeah, that's the thing. Well, also they can get pretty inaccurate against moving units.
That's really fucking annoying, man.
But yeah, again, that shit would never fly in AoE 2. And it doesn't even really work well in this game. Like, if you have enough towers, you will stop at the enemy's advance. Like, the thing is, the AI kind of takes the bait with the towers, but the, like, human players would probably try and run past them, but lose a good half of their units that are, you know, they're bringing in to raid, because the towers would kill a bunch of them before they get through. Because this is like this is a pretty intricate tower defense I have here. Well, like, I have a lot of towers.
The thing is, AoE 2 would probably be fine if castles didn't shoot.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think that would be the way to fix the game as far as that goes, but at the same time, it does get a little boring with that.
Like,
I don't hate AoE 2. It's just not my favorite.
I do agree it can be a bit annoying that, like, castles like stop the advance of, like, an entire
they're just a be all end all, and they require you to make a specific thing to get through them 9 times out of 10, which is trebuchets or rams.
At the very least, it encourages you to actually, like, put some effort into your army as opposed to just
it does sort of encourage playing smart, but at the same time, it's kind of like,
yeah,
you know, it's kind of just annoying how specific it gets. Like, you have to use a specific selection of units. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose this Holopolis. Yeah, rip.
I will say this: the tower does the towers also do a pretty good job of getting. Like, the towers also do a pretty good job of, like, deterring attacks in the early game, because they actually do enough damage to be a threat. But the issue is, if you can close the gap on the towers, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I suppose.
But, like, AOM definitely doesn't have enough defensive capabilities to deter
defense is too weak in that game is the problem. It's too strong in AoE 2, but it's, like, way too weak in AoE.
Again, I'd say it's debatable for AoE 2. Like, I can see there are times where it has been a bit annoying of, oh, the AI has successfully spammed, like, 8 castles. Okay, this is going to take all day to get rid of it. But there are other times when castles come in really clutch when you're in a really bad position.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, you can make the argument that if you are already, like, fucked up and you're off balance, that you deserve to lose anyway. But, like, it's nice to have a bit of a fail with a castle. But
I did not know you could do this. Holy shit. You can hold down a hotkey in AoE1 if you don't have enough resources for the thing. You just keep holding it down. It just repeatedly makes the sound really quickly, like. I didn't have enough wood to replace one of my farms, so I was just doing that. It was kind of fun.
I can't remember. Did they have an auto reseed finally in the remaster or no?
In like definitive edition?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, kind of. I don't know if they don't have an auto reseed, but you can walk over top of farms, and all you have to do to reseed them is just right click on them, on the rubble or whatever.
That is an absolute.
So the farms are more like the way the farms appear are more like AoE 2. They're flat and they don't.
That is a massive.
Yeah, it's an improvement. I do like some of the things that were brought, like some of the defensive measures that could be brought on by exploiting the fact that farms required you to walk around them, but that was more just a charm of the game's flaws.
Yeah.
And it's for the best that
I
that
just
isn't the
never
thing.
gonna win. I just never gonna roll up the rim and win. We got bought like 3 coffees, got 3 play agains.
Welcome to Tim Hortons, where roll up the rim doesn't win.
Roll up the
Never
rim to
win.
lose.
I'd rather just roll up a donut and eat that.
Okay, I'll be back.
Okay.
You can't do that, Alex. That's not how it works.
It's done.
You can't do that, Putin. That's not how it works.
It's done.
Done.
I take Ukraine.
You can't do that, Putin.
It's done.
Also,
Oh, there's the first wonder of the game. Where is it? Oh, it's way the fuck over there. God damn it. I wonder if it's reachable by ocean or not. Let's find out. Vespasian. Which guy's that? Roman. Oh, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Oh, fuck nuggets. That sucks. I'm probably gonna lose this tower. I'm surprised it's not already dead.
Hallo, willkommen zu Age Vampires 1. Ich bin Frans von Zappenberg III.
I'm in mein Haus.
Ich bin in mein Haus.
Ich bin in mein Haus. Ah, okay. Whoa, what the fuck? What's going on here? Are you guys retarded?
Yes.
Stupid triremes, why you do this?
Oh. That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, you should have seen a second ago what happened. I guess they just blindly sailed into it. Well,
they just all got... How many
yeah,
turns
like
did you do?
like 4.
Oh, 4. Good. Good. Good.
Oh wow, he's
Good.
not running away. He dead. Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't try and kite me. That's like the only way he's gonna
listen to
win.
Baba Yetu. Baba Yetu. Baba Yetu. Gonna listen to the Alex Boye version. It's a nice song. forgot how good the song was. I got physics.
You got what?
I got I've learned physics.
Physics?
Physics. Yeah, physics.
Physics. Oh my god, you love physics.
Yeah, physics too.
Wait, what? Oh shit, one of the AIs killed his Wonder.
What?
Wow, they're actually fighting amongst each other. See though, if this was a 1v, just a straight up 1v6, I'd probably be losing. I'm not playing well enough to deal with that, but it isn't, so yeah.
GG.
I just sent a message to Nina saying, "So, I think we need some cookies and cream or to help your physics studying."
Oh, dude, Greek hoplites. Lots of Greek hoplites.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Holy shit. That's a lot.
That is the thing. You got a dude bro up north by the remains of a dock. You may want to bring him into the point.
Oh, like over here? Yeah, he's on his way.
Listen, back to
Oh man, thank God those were only hoplites. That would have been messy if those were Centurions.
Oh
I had a huge advantage because my guys were super units, and plus I had Halopolis backing them up. And the tower was helping out too, but yeah, that would have been really messy if those were super units too. Plus the Greek ones, while mine have more health, the Greek ones are fast. So they might have been able to rush my Halopolis, and that would have really sucked.
Fully upgraded would have been a mess.
Yeah. Mine are fully upgraded, but I think the Greeks, they get a few more techs for infantry than I do. So it would have been basically evenly matched, but they would have had more speed.
Do we go for it? That's the real question. Do we go for it?
You go for what?
Give me a sec. Let's do it. Sistine Chapel.
Yeah, I want to win by conquest. I do not want to do a wonder victory here.
Where's the live version? Oh, here we go. Wait, maybe it's not. No, it's not. It's live.
Who's getting attacked now? Oh.
Oh, here we go. There it is. People can dislike Civ as much as they want. It gave us Baba Yetu. How could it be a bad franchise?
Gave us Baba Yetu.
It gave us Baba Yetu. No other franchise has given us Baba
Yetu. Free! I escaped! Hahaha! So the Hittites are not quite dead yet, but they're effectively dead. Like, I don't think they really have anything else.
Duh.
Top tier Civ my fucking ass. What? I didn't say anything.
I figure like top tier Civ my fucking ass, but like if you think about it, that makes no sense.
Hittites are a top tier Civ.
No. I'm saying because they're not playing at their highest difficulty, so how would you know if they're top tier Civ?
That's actually true. Like, they're playing on hard instead of hardest.
That'd be like if
but
you won.
Also, it'd be better with a human player.
That'd be like if I 1v1'd you on Arabia as Huns and I just bought the game and never played it before. You beat me. You're like, oh yeah, Huns are top tier my ass. I'm like, yeah, you played against the guy who's clocked like 1 hour of AOE gameplay, and that was this game.
That's fair.
Congratulations.
I just like to gloat.
You beat the Huns. No one cares. Also,
Nah,
your wife was trash.
I like to gloat sometimes, but like at the same time, I hate it when other people gloat excessively. So I try and keep it to a minimum.
Listen, I'm listening to Baba Yetu. Okay, so really,
Oh,
whatever
Baba
the hell you're
Yetu.
Oh, how dare he?
Head explodes.
I denounce you.
Person 1, you're idiot. Person 2, no you. Person 1, head explodes.
Person 2, I denounce you. So that means you got denounced.
I
and your head
detain you.
exploded. I detain you. I denounce you, and I know you.
I detain you. Oh, I left my papers at home. I detain you. Oh, hey, look, it's a Sumerian chariot. Oh, look, there's another Sumerian chariot. Well, that didn't last long. They're fully upgraded, too. Wrecked. So Sumer's definitely on the Iron Age. They're probably going for Scythe chariots. Looks like going into Centurions was actually a pretty good move. I'm gonna be going into Ellie's as well, though. Like armored elephants. So I'm gonna have 3 super units, and I might get more in the future if this shit keeps up.
Oh my god, the beautiful sounds of listening to Baba Yetu live.
Okay, Hittites are dead.
Yo, holy shit, they dead.
Dead.
Oh.
Dead.
Uh-oh.
Dead.
You
dead.
are dead.
Dead.
The funny part is I don't think Palpatine ever said dead.
Dead. No, he doesn't.
It's just us.
No, he never says that.
Wait, now I remember. Now I remember where that came from. So, one of the things that the sniper in TF2 says, he's like, dead.
Are you sure that's where that came from? Because we were doing Palpatine voice. Oh, holy shit, Greek ballistas, no way!
No. So, the thing is, that, like, he had, like, Palpatine. Shit, that's mass.
Damn!
So the thing is, the sniper would be like, dead. In slow, the thing is, I just started exaggerating it, just kind of how you would, like, Darth Vader will become more powerful than
Yeah, that's always fun to do.
And
You will not stop me. Darth Vader will become more powerful than.
Yeah, so that kind of just went from dead to dead.
Dead.
Master Yoda,
You survived.
dead. You are dead. Not big surprise. Uh-oh, you are dead.
Oh shit, the Greeks are back.
I am dead.
Yay, go Greece. Not that you're gonna be alive much longer, but go Greece for the brief moment that you're actually doing shit.
Fight him! Fight him!
Okay.
He's not.
I see the
He's not fighting back. What's happening here? AI be done goofed.
Yeah, I had
No
one
way.
job.
No way. Really? He could have killed at least 3 of them there. Like,
He's just
what
like,
the
fuck it, I don't care.
What the actual fuck? That was weird.
Meanwhile, in the coastal city of Novgorod, why are we on the coast?
Port Petrenko.
No.
No?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't even know what I don't even know what Russia's actually going for here. Like they kind of just exist.
Port Petrenko.
Donna E. Somas.
Like China's just kind of become like the superpower of the continent now. I mean that's because they have Good Smile Inc. But still. They're also making like upward. They're also making like 100 gold per turn too.
Oh, I found the Greeks.
So wealthy. No, he found the geeks.
They will soon be dead. Dead. Oh shit, trireme.
Uh-oh.
Prefer not
You
to
are-
engage that trireme with Halopolis. It's not the ideal matchup. Rather engage it with fire galleys.
Oh, I know exactly what I'm planning on doing.
What?
It makes sense now.
It all makes sense now.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm literally going to go research economics, right?
Okay.
And then use my great engineer to get me scientific theory, and then I'm gonna go after that straight to biology, which is gonna get me oil.
Alberta oil intensifies.
And unlike Alberta, I'm gonna use the oil to construct tanks. I'm gonna use the oil to its full potential. You hear that, Jason Kenny?
Gonna take back the oil.
And
I can't find that video. I want to watch that again so badly.
I wanted to take back the oil. I'm telling you, if I get that oil, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna take it. Thanks, Trump.
If you can find Jeff, if you can find that video for me, I will give you N shekel when you come over to my place for party.
No problem.
I will actually give you N shekel. Well, two shekels because I have a toonie that lying around that I'm not using. Oh no, God! Here they come again! Oh no, here they come again. Oh fuck sticks.
The problem is, I think Maddie was already showing me, and I have no idea what it is. So I may have to I may have to give up having that shekel.
Oh my God, Halopolis. Best unit. Come on. Oh no.
Oh, holy shit, those are faster moving, oh God. Andrew?
Oh yeah.
What?
I have success. It was close, and it was a hard-fought battle, but I have success.
There's no Suleiman going and declaring war on everything that breathes and looks vaguely human. That's good.
Oh, that sounds good.
Fucking Suleiman.
And then Suleiman showed up, and he just started declaring war on everything that had two legs. Even monkeys weren't
we
even.
killed Suleiman in our game, remember?
Chimpanzees
He
and
built a coastal city while we were destroying his capital. And,
oh, we were like raffle stomping him, yeah.
yeah, and then I just was like, no, and I went in and took that.
And then Suleiman began declaring war on everything that breathed. Even chimpanzees and gorillas weren't.
If she breathes, Suleiman will declare war!
If she breathes,
she's a threat! Oh.
Or if she breathes, I denounce her.
If she breathes, I detain you.
If she breathes, I denounce her!
Free!
All civilizations are equal.
All civilizations are led by monarchy.
Damn, Rush, you've been really wow. Okay, hold on. Holy shit. I detain you.
Fuck. I detain you. I take Ukraine.
Russia's military is the laughing stock of the planet. I think France could do better than them.
Well, in our game, France has a pretty damn good military.
Well, yeah, because I'm France.
Do you remember what you did to China in our game? Holy fuck, dude.
What did I do again?
You just, like, you basically took their entire empire in just a few turns.
Yeah.
Right.
And they had like 4 or 5 cities. And you just absolutely ruined that.
Yeah, China's like, I declare war on you, France. France
like, okay.
I have 15 squads of riflemen against your crossbow.
Well,
yeah, okay.
Yeah, you basically, like, that was just not a smart move on their part. Let's just put it that way.
China sends a letter declaring war on France. France goes and signs it. France goes and hands China a death warrant, asks them to sign here.
A death warrant.
China, sign here in the bottom. No, it just lets me know that you're okay with me taking your entire country. What? I did not agree to this. Okay, we'll just take the entire country anyway.
You don't have to. You don't have to agree to it. But like,
don't
it's
worry,
gonna happen.
It comes pre-signed.
Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
No, it comes pre-signed, right, Andrew? Just how like Georgie's passport comes pre-approved.
Pre-approved, exactly.
It's a pre-signed. It's a pre-signed passport. It's a pre-signed warrant. Don't worry.
This fucking army, 3 different super units. That's nasty.
A little bit, yeah.
Villager up there. Who cares? I care
Guys,
so
France
much.
has 4 cities now. Good job, France.
Woohoo!
You finally decided to do something with your life.
Yay!
No, it's definitely a time for yay.
Okay, yay. I don't know how to respond.
Time
to
for the
that.
Greeks to die.
Rip Greeks. I guess it's a good thing that it's not the Greeks in my game that you're fighting. Otherwise, you'd be dealing with
Yeah, I don't know
gunpowder.
if that would work quite as well.
No, you've got cannons and riflemen that could be problematic. Oh my god, Aztecs are so far behind in terms of technology now.
Well, they were when Cortez invaded as well, I guess. Honestly, like if they had the same technology, the Spanish would have got ruined in that war. Actually,
I think they had home field advantage. And
they had numbers. They knew the area better. Their troops were more well trained. Like, it wouldn't have been close. It just goes to show how big of a difference tech can make.
Yeah. Aztec still don't have a spectacular score. Hey, Greece got a golden age.
Well, one of my arguments, like when I talk to people who are really pro-gun, is that guns were developed to kill people, right? Because they're kind of were.
Yeah, they were.
And that kind of correlates with this. Is the funny part about tech making a huge difference. If everyone had swords, there'd be a lot of crime, right? But but at the same time, there might not be as many fatalities. Not that we should all carry swords around. That's ridiculous.
Damn it. No, I agree.
But yeah, it's kind of another political thing that people have funny ways of arguing. Oh.
Greece was the first civilization to determine that the world is not flat. Just wanted to put that out there.
Huh? Checkmate.
Take that, flat earthers!
Checkmate, flat earthers.
Checkmate. Greece determined in 1460 that the world wasn't flat. Russia's still having trouble trying to determine if the world's flat or not.
How do you do that in Civ?
Just travel around the world.
Yeah, but how do you do that?
By boat.
Yeah, but like you have to travel like from one end to the other on a boat.
Yeah. No, you just circle the world one time with a boat.
Yeah, but that would take forever.
In Civ, no. Like
Yeah?
maybe 4 or 5 turns.
Why would it only be 4 or 5 turns?
Because you have a caravel.
Yeah, but those can move 6 squares per turn, right? But like that's not gonna take you across the map in a couple turns.
That does it pretty quickly.
I just run into ice every time.
No, you don't go up
So
or down. You have to go left to right.
What?
Oh, never mind. I said something so stupid that Alex didn't comprehend.
Well, look, I'm basically saying, like, whenever if I try to go around the world, usually I have, usually most of the openings on the sea are, like, really low or really high on the map.
So
and I keep running into ice, for one.
Then I guess it's just not lucky, like, because sometimes the spawns just aren't that lucky. So I got, on this map, I got just fine.
It's funny, though, because the world is kind of flat from Civ perspective.
Yeah, but it's not like the disc that people say.
Yeah?
That disc theory makes no sense either.
That theory's retarded.
Like, the world's a circle, not a sphere.
No.
Okay.
Gay Ben. Gay
Plus
Ben
the
says
heart.
otherwise. I'm Gabe Newell.
That's gay Ben. Yeah, but that's gay Ben. That doesn't count.
Gay Ben.
Taj Mahal.
I'll Taj your Mahal.
Let's go Heimdall Castle, sure.
Oh, this is an interesting battle.
Did you win?
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna.
Rush, you completed the Great Lighthouse. Who cares? They're playing some great game in Bermuda. Who cares? It's like a freaking brilliant quote from Josh. No, I am actually gonna build the Taj Mahal.
But you're not India.
India doesn't exist. What's
How does that even work?
the fuck's in India?
The fuck's in India?
What the fuck is a Sonic?
Homeless.
Oh, what's this? Something updated.
Homeless.
France should start thinking about. Actually, I guess they don't really need to militarize. They just keep small.
When the moment.
Right in the momento. He's a man with a sword. He's a sword man. Yay! France is deciding to militarize! Did he just leave his game running? Are you insane, dude?
Wait, you're playing with an actual person?
What?
What are you're playing Civ with actual people?
No, it's not that. It's a case of Alex left his fucking game running while he went AFK. Is he insane?
No, I'm just really good.
It's like when I'm being invaded in Dark Souls.
Okay, I would never leave the game running in a game like that. Unless I was confident that I were in like a safe area.
Yeah.
But if I'm in like if I'm playing like an RTS and I'm completely in control, like to this extent, then it's not really that bad.
Just like if your name is Grassblock, like you're good.
No, you're not. Definitely not.
Never. Oh, great NG.
And poke. Oh, never mind. He didn't get to poke him.
Yeah, sure, France. I'll be nice to you. Why not? Got nothing else better to do with my life. I got a great NG. I'm bragging for no reason. Give a shit.
Joff and Fadget.
Oof.
Oh, this isn't wrong.
Lol.
You own it.
Lol.
That manufacturer is gonna like be useful.
I'm coming for you, Persia. Do it. Do it.
You own it.
Or I should do a Dark Souls 2. Wait, no, not Dark Souls 2. Never Dark Souls 2. Oh god.
Is Dark Souls 2 like really, really bad or what?
The way I described Dark Souls 2, and this is like kind of during a rant, was that the first and the third Dark Souls, or no, it's not that. Dark Souls 1 kind of set the bar so high that it was a difficult game to follow up.
Oh, I see.
That's kind.
I mean, that's kind of my opinion on Metroid Prime with 2 and 3. A lot of people give 3 a lot of crap, but not 2. But I like 3 better. I like 3 better than 2 in that case.
A lot of people say Dark Souls 1's the best of like the Souls games. Like, I personally think Dark Souls 1 is better.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, technically, my opinion of Metroid Prime 3 being better than Prime 2 is unpopular opinion. So
It's the unpopular but objective opinion.
Yeah. I think that the reason Prime 2's worlds are a little bit less interesting, I think that's the main reason. Like, they feel a little bit... They all have this... Most of them have kind of the same tone and atmosphere. Whereas you got a lot of variation in Prime 3. And they added a lot of new stuff, like, for the combat in Prime 3 that made it kind of cool as well. But the only blemish I have is the, like, hyper mode is kind of shaky for me. Like, but that's a whole another thing.
I know that's why Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3 is criticized. One of the reasons is that the world's not as good as Dark Souls.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I still think overall it's a really good game, so.
Okay, so have I told you what hyper mode is in Metroid Prime 3?
You have never told me, and to this day I don't know.
Okay, I don't know if you care too much, but I could explain it to you if you want. And that'll probably give you an idea of the reason why a lot of people don't like Prime 3 as much. If you want to hear about it.
Just give me a moment. I need to. I'm looking for something right now.
Okay. I just don't want to shove it in your face, but I'd love to explain it to you if you're at all interested.
That is. Sorry, I'm just looking over the map right now. I just researched scientific method.
Okay.
And I have coal there, and there's coal on the map, right? China controls the southern half of this continent, and there's no coal at all.
Oh, that sucks.
Unless I somehow managed to construct cities on every source of coal that could have been in the southern half, which would have been stunning if I did. So we need to expand it.
These fucking Persians are getting absolutely destroyed. This is, like, really brutal.
God damn, China's got a lot of luxury resources. They have such an expansive empire right now. 3 turns for settlers. Yeah, I guess I'll have to settle for that. And see myself out when I'm at it too.
Yeah, please. Okay, so do you want me to explain the hyper mode thing to you?
Could I run to the bathroom first?
Sure.
Or no?
Go for it, dude. I don't care.
He cares.
No, I know.
He says he doesn't care. He says he doesn't care, but he cares deeply.
Okay, whatever you say.
Get a uni first, then a public school, but whatever. China is going just out of control in science right now. It's ridiculous. I'm back.
Okay. Okay.
Once you finish that game, you down to do another one?
Another game of AoE?
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm into that.
Cool.
Casually
Oh my God, China
queues
doing
up 12 halopolis. You know the game's over when.
Yeah, right.
Well, actually, no. Never mind. It's over once they're all out. But queuing them up doesn't end the game.
No, it.
But if you can,
the state in which the game is ended.
Yeah, if you can afford to queue them up like that, though, that's a little scary. But no, the real problem is when 12 halopolis come into your base. They're almost they're almost impossible to counter in large numbers. Is it just Rome left? I mean, I don't think I've found Red's base. But I haven't actually defeated many
Alex,
of them.
do you want to continue that game of Civ that we were doing? Like you and me?
Maybe. Not sure. Well, I don't know. I might be into doing either, honestly. We'll see. I just gotta finish this game. But in the meantime, do you want me to?
Your mom.
In the meantime, do you want me to tell you about hyper mode in Metro?
Please.
Okay, so
In Metriod.
it's plot relevant, but I'm gonna just like
Assume that
yeah,
assume
I'm gonna
not gonna be playing Metriod.
I'm gonna avoid the plot explanation for now and focus on how it affects the gameplay. So basically, it's sort of like a power-up that you can activate, like kind of like a what's a comparison I can make? I don't know, but it's essentially like a power-up sort of thing, and you get like a bar of like power, basically. Let's put it that way. And every time you fire, you use some of that. So basically, it's supposed to be capped by that. This is only like at first though that it like adheres to that completely. Later on, it changes. It'll get to the point where after being in hyper mode for a certain amount of time, the bar will turn red and start to fill up on its own. And basically, like again, when you fire, it drains some of it, but it's slowly going up. If the bar goes all the way up and stays full while it's red for a few seconds, you'll get an automatic game over. But hyper mode is still incredibly exploitable because it basically does a shitload of damage, and it again, since you can keep it going for so long if you play your cards right, it just it can make the combat really, really easy. So in a nutshell, that's it. It just makes the combat like really like easy sometimes. And you're encouraged to use it a lot too, because there are certain enemies that can use it as well. And basically what happens when an enemy uses hyper mode is they're more vulnerable to your hyper mode, but they're more resistant to your regular weapon fire. So, yeah. So a lot of people didn't really like how much hyper mode affected the game. And
right.
Yeah, and then a lot of people also didn't like the motion controls that were added, but I honestly think that was like one of the best things to ever happen to the Metroid franchise. Those motion controls are amazing. I don't care what anyone says, those are fantastic, and I hope they return for Prime 4. But yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. A lot of people say that Prime 3 is too easy. And it's funny because Prime 2 is like ridiculously challenging by comparison to Prime 1 or 3, so that's kind of, it's a little bit of a change.
Yeah.
But yeah. Let's have a look at this little
Also,
inlet here, if this is an inlet.
I I finally just freaking read your description, and I'm like, no. And I don't approve.
You don't approve. Okay. That's the joke, though. That's the whole joke that I'm making here by doing doing a stream against a bunch of teams.
Bunch of couples.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
It's like I'm strong enough to stand on my own. Political statement. Blah blah. Not really. No,
Yeah,
I'm just
right,
no,
I
I'm just
beat up
taking.
kids.
I'm just I'm just taking a shot at myself. Oh here's the Sumerians. Holy shit, they have a navy, like a big navy.
Like, oh my god, what the fuck, BBQ?
Oh my god, what the fuck, BBQ?
Homeless.
Oh, what's this? Oh, oof. My dog got glued up. Let's try making one here then. Alright, seems to be working.
H Vampires is a Valentines stream.
Oh, what the fuck? That's bad. I lost a bunch of holopolis. I think the Sumerians are launching a big attack.
Homeless.
I'm waiting for the oh what the fuck.
Huh? No, don't shoot my villagers!
It's like you're being attacked by everything.
Me. Oof. He dead. They both dead. Oh, here we go. Oh my god.
Will you build an empire which can stand the test of time?
Pico!
Mr. Briny, I think I have a boat. No,
I don't know if it works though.
hold up, Les. Oh, what do you want to do? Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure the boat still works.
Pico!
I'm pretty sure the boat still works. Yeah, that's always good. He's like pretty sure as opposed to like.
Well, you should be certain that the boat still works, otherwise it's not very safe.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mr. Briny is an top tier sailor. Pico!
Yeah, when I last checked the boat about 40 years ago, it worked. Sure.
40 years ago? Lol.
thought you might enjoy
Just
that.
lol.
Yeah, about 40 years ago I went sailing. But
It worked back then.
So you know it probably works now.
Totally.
Remember that shit with Willie we were talking about in fucking in starting. Oh yeah. If you catch anything, I'll buy it from you, but not my boat. So yeah, if you catch the boat, just give it back. Okay, thanks.
Roar!
Roar!
Roar, Pico! Ball! I think. Actually, maybe it's an oval. Nope, it's definitely a ball.
Reese, what will you give me for this?
I think that that line, the here's a great ball, pretty great, also a ball, is also on that same episode. I win.
Yeah, when I last checked, the boat still
Oh
works.
wait, maybe not quite yet.
Boat! Okay. Yeah.
Homeless.
China is the most advanced civilization in the planet right now.
In the planet?
Shut up. On the planet right now. And they don't have guns.
They live underground, so it's in the planet, right? Oh, fuck! What are these guys doing here? That explains how these my halopolis keep dying. I need to pay more attention, clearly. What are they actually doing?
Just
Okay, well, all I need
sitting
is
there
two.
getting
All I need is 2 centurions to kill them, so I'll make 4. Oh, revenge time. Rip stable. Well, so much for that. Fuck
Holy
you,
shit.
Sumer.
China's the first civ to discover the existence of oil, but probably one of the last
I'm gonna
civs
take
to
back
discover
the oil.
gunpowder. When freaking gunpowder was invented in China.
Oh yeah, that's right, it was. That's funny.
And China's like one of the last civs to invent gunpowder.
Pretty great.
I think we're better off just not questioning these things anymore.
Oh no! You killed lots of my miners. They're finally moving up, huh? Okay. And they're dying. See, that sounds about right.
Oh yeah, this is how you do it. I got it now, guys.
Have you seen any Pokemon called Shroomish around here? Oh, it really looks.
I was trying to ambush you and Docile and Petalburg once forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. I got sick of waiting, so here I am.
Okay, got all the artifacts, lol.
Okay.
Oh no! Oof!
Oh no!
Oh, mamma mia! Dun, 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 dun.
Alright, we're gonna do some,
Mario
Tetris.
Party!
No. We're gonna play Tetris 99.
Not Mario Party!
I can do Mario Party.
I don't care!
Unlimited!
We're gonna do
Holy chariot!
Oh!
Oh, okie dokie, that is the thing.
If they don't kill any of my halopolis, then that's pretty sad. Yeah, that's pretty sad.
Alright, get ready.
Unlimited Poke Dollars! It's all in my retirement fund!
People are gonna retire in a few years, you know? Oh, what?
And my Darling Pico!
Roar!
Oh no, they
Probably
stole
like
an
thinking,
artifact.
Shut the fuck up, guys.
Well, they probably don't get the joke because that isn't on YouTube yet.
Oh yeah. Sounds like an us problem. Particularly a me problem.
Yeah, lol. GG.
Shut up!
Shut up! Oh my god! As a matter of fact, I have all the artifacts. Are they attacking me again? No, okay. They probably will, though. What's going on over here? Oh. Oh no! I killed my Fergeller! Oh my
Oh,
god!
I'm gonna die. Wow. That was quick. Wow. I died at 90th place. Jeez.
Oof.
Andrew,
What are you playing?
Tetris 99.
I am
Oh.
disappointed.
I'm disappointed in myself, man. I got 27th last time.
What do you do
And
about an army like this? I guess you just roll over and die.
Jeez. I feel bad, man.
Propose a peace treaty. Give them one of your cities.
I want all of the cities, though.
I want all of your cities.
So does Pico!
Mein Gott.
Okay, look, Romans.
I met Geneva. That's cool. Who cares?
Palmyrans up here as well, hey? Those must be their teammates.
I love pop.
Well, it looks like. I'm surprised they haven't attempted to build another wonder. Oh yeah, this isn't Age of Mythology. But it looks like Greece and Sumeria was like the second place team here. Other than my team of one.
Yeah, then you're one.
And then it looks like these guys are like the top team. Or if they weren't, then they would be now. Oh hey, they killed one of my Ellies. That sucks.
Not that that matters, you quite literally just have super units.
Yeah. My army is basically, yeah, my army is all super units. Good ones, too.
Loving this Tetris remix.
The most threatening thing about it is the fact that there are indeed mass halopolis involved in this.
Yeah. Happiness is good, money could improve. So we're gonna go and start constructing shekel makers.
Shekel makers?
I mean, what a bank is, right? In Sim.
Kind of.
Sure, fun to upgrade the shooter.
Oh, fuck!
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
No.
Pico!
No, this is actually a big crap. I died.
We got 4 people watching our stream.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Thank everybody for watching. Appreciate it. The Ragusa is like, when the fuck do you get off of my property? And Russia will be like, no!
We're watching all these poor other civs that are not Carthage getting massacred by Carthage's tech tree. All the super units. This is why you do not let Carthage make it to the Iron Age, and you especially do not let them survive past the Iron Age. Because they will fucking end you. They can build an army that you can't counter, basically.
Okay, we're gonna try this. Do one more of this.
Always research agreement. Russia really needs.
This is actually quite interesting. Battle Royale Tetris could actually.
That does sound like a very odd concept.
It actually works. I'm quite enjoying it.
Huh. Okay. Oh my god. You know what? I should be using heavy transports at this point. Like, I don't know why I'm not. It'll just be way faster. I already control like 90%, if not the entire ocean.
So I'm just gonna put this out right now. You guys might find this interesting. Wait, never mind.
What?
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Lol. GG.
No, I'm drawing blanks. I actually don't know what I was gonna say.
Hitting fire galleys is like, I think they have a damage bonus, but fire galleys kind of don't lose to them most of the time. Oh, they actually have a navy still. Okay, let's go see what else there is on land in the meantime while I'm building my own navy. Oh, they got navy too, actually.
It's more like lay.
Lay baguette?
Hey, you said it, not me.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my god, guys, it's amazing.
What?
France is militarizing. It only took them. It only took them till the freaking Renaissance to finally decide to.
And they haven't surrendered yet?
No, even when the Aztecs attacked them.
Wait, what's attacking me here? There must have been a boat there or something.
Let me guess. The Chinese wields an army. Oh. The Chinese army is around the same strength as ours. Good. It's glad that the Chinese army doesn't wield something that can wipe us off the planet. That's good.
The Chinese army makes me scared. Spook. The Chinese army has done me a spook.
Scary skeletons and shivers down the spine.
No. No, I'm kidding. They're very spooky and scary.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell.
Hi, this is Gabe Newell, and I'm not afraid of anything except for episode 3.
Hi, this is Gaben.
Gaben. Time to use the Gaben scope.
What?
Time to use the Gaben scope.
Yeah,
See, we have so many good jokes in that Let's Play. Like, the dialogue in that is just pure gold.
Yeah, you the Gaben scope.
Gaben reveals that mysterious invisible Pokemon is actually a red spy.
What's actually the funniest about that was it was a male that I named a blue spy, and a female I named a red spy.
Huh?
That's what actually was funny.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm just sitting there killing myself laughing.
So blue and red, yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
My favorite class is the spy. Thanks, and have fun.
And have fun. Gaben.
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 Minecraft. We're actually not streaming Minecraft. We stream good games on the stream. I'm on to talk. We had a Minecraft stream.
Did we? I don't know if we ever streamed it.
We did.
We did?
I can provide evidence to prove that we did indeed stream.
I didn't know we ever streamed it. Huh.
Gaben. Go.
Gaben.
Gaben.
I screwed myself.
Hi,
Yeah,
this is
31
Gabe
plate.
Newell. Welcome to Team Fortress 2. My favorite class is the Spy. Thanks. Have fun. Gaben.
I got 32nd place. 199 people, that's not bad. I actually saved myself because there's like a big long line. I got like 4 Tetramos at once. I got 32 points. Yes.
Where is it?
It's actually not bad. I actually
Let's
enjoyed it.
Let's fail at AoE 2 and Age of Mythology. Oh yeah,
That one was actually pretty sad. We got our asses kicked in that one.
Wasn't I freaking like babysitting you both games?
And I think so, actually. Either way, we lost both of them. We ended up quitting the AoE 2 one, and then we got Wonder Victory in the Age of Mythology one.
Yeah.
Which was pretty upsetting. Oh, what the hell? They still have all this shit sitting here when I'm attacking them. Are you guys retarded?
No.
Like, look at what's happening over here, and they have all those idle units.
Oh my god. Yo, I forgot Snake Pass was... I got like 1 episode posted. And then the Let's Play just died. And I have footage for that too.
Dead. Okay, but please post Emerald before that, because Emerald is good stuff.
I've got Jedi Outcast and Emerald to work on, so...
Dead. 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 Dead, 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 dead.
What we should do... Okay, proposition. Oh, never mind. Just the way that the video works wouldn't work that way.
Why?
I was gonna say, what we should do is just live stream and then it just dawned on me that no.
With Emerald? Yeah, that makes sense. I think with Diablo we should live stream.
My god!
What?
Oh My god!
What?
Look out, world. I think China has an excuse to militarize.
Why? What happened?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sources of oil in the borders.
I'm gonna get back the oil.
Oh my god. China has an excuse to militarize right now. Jeez. That's a little scary.
I'm kind of scared right now. I'm kind of scared right now. I think I'm gonna die. Oh wow, I died. Like
the bright side is that China's got a really dated military right now.
I'm kinda sad, dude. I lost again.
Lost the game.
No, I'm actually serious.
Andrew actually lost the game.
I forfeit the game early so I can make other people lose it.
You are a mother cunt.
I know. A fact that I'm very proud of.
Oh my god.
Maybe this is why I'm still single.
No.
No.
7, 14, 21, 27 sources of oil in China! Like, all of these oil deposits equal 27 units of oil. Oh, the world is unimaginably fucked if China militarizes right now.
And I wanna take back the oil.
Maybe the time has come for China to start looking into world conquest. Like, with that much oil? Jeez. 3 of them are in the desert, so 4 of them are in our desert, so we got our own tar sands here too.
Dead.
China's got their own tar sands.
Dead.
Is this that one game that you're running with all you? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's all you, Joff. It's all you.
China is ho ho.
Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas.
If China goes military, Russia will be vanishing very fast.
Rip Russia.
Yeah.
This is what happens to Russia if Putin does not take Ukraine.
Here.
There's no Ukraine to take in this.
Well, so much for Russia then.
What I should have done, which would have been kind of funny, is I should have made I should have put a second Russian civ in, and then like called it the Ukrainian Empire, and then only like had it like, no, never mind. Never mind. I was like, oh, I'll just make it one city, and then I'm like, wait, Ukraine is a country. Are you actually stupid, Joff?
Well, that's one of the reasons why it can't be a city-state in Civ, but it'd be funny if it was, because then I could do the whole Risk Putin edition thing. I think you could. But you can't do that. We're allied with them. It's done.
Defensive pact. You declare war on China.
Oh, that probably wouldn't end well. But you know, at least unless it's China from our game, in which case I could have probably taken them. But I didn't need to, because Jeff kind of just deleted them.
China and Russia are allied together, and then China goes and forms a joint declaration of friendship and a defensive pact with Ukraine, Russia, and thank Ukraine.
You can't do that. We're gonna protect them if you do that. It's done. All right, suit yourself.
Russia's declared war on Ukraine. Russia's declared war on China. Four short and brutal turns later. Surrender?
No. Dies.
I give Moscow. You can't do that. Like,
it's done. God damn it, Russia.
I give Moscow. You can't do that. It's your capital. Is done. Do you know how civilization works, Putin?
He's done.
He's done. So that's a no. Oh, good. Chinese, French, Russian. That's a lot of riflemen that Greece had.
Wow. That feel when better units?
1500s and China has found oil before any other civilization.
Oof.
What?
The Romans just got oofed. They got oofed hard.
Rip Roma.
Oh, hey, I have all ruins and all artifacts. Oh, I'm gonna win via artifacts, actually. I just realized that. That sucks. Can I, like, give one? No, too late. GG. Whatever, there was 2 fire galleys and a granary left. Oh, wait, anything out here? 1 fire galley. Okay, 4 fire galleys, a granary, and a storage pit for red. Everyone else was defeated.
Did you win by artifacts or domination?
Artifacts. I was gonna go for conquest, but I forgot that the artifact timer was still going. Oh well, that was a pretty solid game. I got over well over 1,000 score. 944 military score. Okay, so that's not the best game I've had though. The best, like, for a really, really good game of Age of Empires when I'm playing on my own, I get over 1,000 military score.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I got close though.
I don't know if you'd
516 kills. Holy shit.
I don't know if you want to do this again. But like,
hang on, I'm just going through my statistics here. Just give me a sec.
Fine, don't listen to me. See if I care.
I will once I'm done. I'm almost done.
I will care once I'm done. Okay. Just
516 kills, 273 raisings, 128 losses. I had the most losses actually, but I had by far the most kills and the most raisings. No one other than me had over 100 kills, and I had 516. No one.
Oh my god!
The second most amount of raisings
I placed 15th.
The second,
not bad.
The second most amount of
really
raisings was
really
17.
Well done, sir.
Jeff, the second most amount of raisings was 17, and I had 273. Yeah. And then I had 388 more kills than losses. Largest army, which was all super units.
Ooh, that guy's close to death.
Economy, I won in economy. Did I win in everything? Yes, I did. I won in literally everything. Gold collected. Yeah, won by a lot in gold collected. I have a whole digit over
production
everyone.
Of military units.
Villager high. I won in villager high too. Holy shit. Villager bonus. Exploration 95%. Most explored, yes. Did I win in just every single fucking category? Holy crap. These were hard mode AIs. So they're not like terrible.
Holy
technology.
Crap, these guys are going.
Technologies. I don't think I. Oh yeah. Tool age first isn't counted here. Technologies 37. Okay.
Russia.
Most technologies, yes. Bronze age first, yes. Iron age first, yes. Jesus Christ. Religion. Conversions, no one had any, so there's no most conversions either. Ruins 5, artifacts 5. Holy shit, I won in literally every category.
Hey, at least we're not playing a game of Call of Duty Wololo Warfare.
But yeah, I actually won every single category this game. So that was a pretty dominant match. There wasn't really ever any point where I was threatened there, though. I kind of just built up, and once I got to the Iron Age, there was no real threat. Alright, well, thanks everyone for watching the stream. That was pretty fun. Okay, well, yeah, so thanks everyone for watching. I'm gonna stop the stream now. And, yeah, make sure to tune in next time for more ridiculousness and, yeah, all that stuff. Okay, bye!
Let's play Call of